YouTube, what's up, what's up? It's your boy, man, Hammerdown 407, man, coming at y'all with another video. I know I ain't been on here in a minute. You see what I do. You know, I want to make videos all the time, but I get tired. You know, the phone might ring all day. I might have conversations with various people, you know, being on the road. You know, I appreciate the calls, but a lot of energy get drained sometimes. And then being out here on the road, dealing with all these different vehicles and all these different states with all these different mindsets, and you know, just knowing that everybody, almost everybody out here drives the same, and it's all crazy. You know, everybody think they're a safe driver, and just because you got safe driver on your driver's license, it doesn't mean that you are necessarily a safe driver or whatnot. You know, time and time again, I see too many four-wheelers taking chances on jumping in front of a semi-truck, which I drive, and, you know, trying to get over. Especially if their exit is coming up. Their exit could be coming up, and they would not get behind you. Especially if it's a four-wheeler who has an engine in there that can go fast. You know how it is, one of them fast cars, the BMWs and Teslas, all this stuff. Those scat packs and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, they take chances, and sometimes it be these little Chevy Cruzes. Like, you see this Chevy Cruze right here. Like, any car really, it doesn't even matter which type of car it is. It's just the person that's in the vehicle. You know, y'all take chances a lot, cutting off a lot of drivers, trying to get over to an exit. And then you don't never give us enough space. Let's say we on an open, wide road. It's like maybe 4 lanes. You know, 2 lanes on the right, 2 lanes on the left. How come when y'all get over on the truck driver, because I see it time and time again, especially on me, but I see it on all truck drivers, you cars do not give enough space when you get over. Like, okay, we know that you gonna go fast, but sometimes y'all won't even go fast. Like, y'all get in front of us and just go slower than what we were going. Don't y'all know that's gonna frustrate a truck driver? We drive regular cars too when we go home. But when we drive these semi-trucks, you know, it's different. Y'all really don't understand how much weight each of these trucks can carry. It can vary. You know, sometimes I could be as light as like 10,000 pounds, 9,000, 7,000. But other times, I'm as heavy as 42,000 pounds, 45, 37. And then you got to accumulate that with the weight of the truck and the trailer. You touching 80,000 pounds almost. So if y'all don't want to lose y'all life unnecessarily, be more careful around the truck. As a matter of fact, just get away from us. You know, you can't go faster than us. Most of us out here are driving the max speed east of the Mississippi River, 70 miles an hour. And y'all could, you know, go a little bit faster than that. Like, okay, y'all have to go the speed limit too. Sorry, I'm trying to get over, as you can see. Y'all have to do the speed limit too. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that you just can't go on up the road something to get away from us truck drivers. And for the ones who's trying to make an insurance claim or whatnot, you know, we have cameras in our trucks. I don't know if y'all know that. Trying to stop in front of us to make us hit y'all in the back, like, that's gonna cause, yeah, no, go on up some more, bye. Go. It'd be stuff like this, like, why would you want to get it, why don't you just go up? Why do you want to get in front of the truck? You just gonna make it your business. This is the stuff I'm talking about. I'll let you in, but I gotta let 50 other people in. Like, y'all can get behind somebody. Like, this is the stuff that we go through all the time. Everybody's gonna try to beat you. Everybody want to go ahead on up there, man. No, because y'all was behind me. Y'all can get behind us. Like, start doing the right thing. Like, I'm gonna make y'all go up. Like, you could go up. Go on up. You don't come. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I got insurance. I don't give a damn. Like, it be stuff like that. You just gonna force yourself in. Go ahead, because you got a Porsche. Like, that's dumb. And then you gonna do stuff like that. You stupid. Y'all is dumb as hell, bro. That's why I got my camera on. Like, YouTube, I know y'all probably like, just let them in. But it's not about that. I'm glad this car behind me, he just stopped a whole bunch of cars from getting in front of me. Y'all know that the lane is ending. Like, I could have just let you crash into my stuff. You would have been in the wrong. But I don't feel like going through no paperwork. But this is the stuff I'm talking about right here. Now, the Audi's getting over in the back. Hopefully these other vehicles back here will get in the back too. But I see one that's trying to creep on up here. So what I'm about to do is move on over like this, and you can just hit the back of my truck. Like, this is stuff we gotta go through as truck drivers. Like, out of all the vehicles in the world, you vehicles always want to get in front of the truck. Why? Because we slow? Y'all gonna get enough of that. Do y'all understand that a lot of truck drivers, they don't even do pre-trips, inspections. That's when you inspect your equipment, inspect your truck, your engine, you know, the back of your truck, the trailer, everything. Make sure your brakes working properly and all that stuff. Some people don't do that. Some people don't even change their brakes out until it's too late. So that means it could come a time you gonna be behind the wrong truck or in front of the wrong truck, cutting up on them or whatever, and don't even realize that his brakes done went out and this person can't stop. And he might have some stuff like that. Them steel. You see that steel over there on that flatbed? Like, it could be anything. And it could be an accident. And, you know, that could be a casualty. I don't know. Maybe I'm ranting now because I was trying to turn this into something else, but at the same time, I just don't understand. Now, everything's fine and dandy. Like, you know, I ain't got no more beef with this car up here. Like, you got in there, you know, whatever. But if we could just practice on being a little bit more careful around truck drivers, when you come to driving, it'll be less casualties. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that all truck drivers drive, you know, with some sense or drive safe. Because I see a whole heap of truck drivers that drive very terrible out here too. You know, y'all will cut off the four-wheelers. Y'all won't even put on your signals. I know other truck drivers have seen this before. You won't put on a signal. You'll just get over because you think you got some space. You get over like you are a four-wheeler. Like your vehicle is just the size of a four-wheeler. Your vehicle is bigger than that GMC up there, a Tahoe, a Suburban. Like, they could do that stuff. But we can't. And then when there's the accident, you want to act like it wasn't your fault. When in fact it probably was. We just had an accident, what? The other week over there in Chattanooga, took some lives. A couple months ago, Austin, Texas, they took some lives. Truck drivers not paying attention. Over there in Chattanooga, you coming down the mountains, probably 80 miles when you're supposed to be going 55 miles over there, I'm pretty sure, because it's construction. And then Austin, it's traffic like this going through downtown with 2 lanes almost. I think it's 2 or 3 lanes. But it be so jam-packed, and you know the car's gonna do whatever they're gonna do over there. I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all love y'all loved ones or whatever, and you know they drive crazy, and you've been in the vehicle with them or whatever, encourage them to drive better, because you never know who you gonna come across, what truck driver you gonna come across, or what car you gonna come across. And when those two meet, it's not pretty. These semi trucks, they just crush up. They crushed up real bad. Like, you would thought they got hit by a meteor or something. Look, the other week, it cost me $2,000 because I just damaged some tandems coming in the fuel island, trying to stop to go and use the restroom and get something to drink, y'all. The back of the tire on the trailer hit the like the back of the fuel island little brick thing right there, the little pole or whatnot. That little old pole made my tire go flat. It made the rims go flat and crush. Like, the rims was crushed. And I'm thinking this is steel or whatever. And my tandems was bent a little bit. So yeah, that was on me. But I didn't damage nobody else. You know, it was just something I did or whatever. But simple stuff can cause a lot of damage. But being out here in traffic is definitely a challenge. You know, I done drove through all these major cities out here. And one thing they have in common is they have the same type of drivers who take chances and are willing to put other people's lives in danger in order to get themselves to their destination. And that ain't cool. Sometimes it's not even the truck on truck. Well, he gonna let them in. That's good. I appreciate that kind, because I just flashed my light just to let them in, but you know, whatever. But sometimes it don't even be the truck on car violence. It be car on car violence too. Y'all see it all the time, road rage. I have road rage. I can't lie, I have road rage. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna take this truck, or I'm not gonna take my personal vehicle and try to run you off the road. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, you know, do anything to really put your life in harm. The most you'll probably see me doing is just, you'll see my lips running, and you'll probably be trying to read them, but I'm probably cussing you out. I mean, I'm cussing you out, but it's not hurting nobody. So I just get on with what I gotta get on with. Now, before I was getting ready to get up out of here, everybody's merging over to the left, where they should have been got over here a long time ago. That's why I've been over here. So there's an accident up here, and I think it's involving a semi-truck. That's funny. And there's a vehicle. There's a four-wheeler right there. So let's go ahead and see what really happened up here. It looks like that four-wheeler got smashed in the back. Smashed in the back. Oh, actually, he did the smashing. Uh-oh. That's one. Then you have Compass Lease, and they hit the Acura, a new Acura, and there's a minivan, and then there's a Volkswagen. So you have the car that's being towed right now. His front end is smashed. So that means he hit the back of the semi-truck. Had to. That person, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but that person hit the back of the semi-truck. Then the semi-truck hit the back of the Acura. The Acura hit the minivan. The minivan hit the Volkswagen. Why? I think because everybody's trying to get over on the semi-truck. They put him in a situation. Now, with the semi-truck, you're supposed to identify the situation before it even happens and already be pressing on your brakes. That should be the best thing that you could do. Already be pressing on your brakes. So if you do get hit in the back, that's not your fault. That person behind you is driving too close to you. But if you hit the people in the front, oh, you're probably responsible for that. I don't know what his camera's gonna say, but that's just what I'm thinking. So, hey, YouTube, y'all see it right there. Y'all hear the conversation, the content. I just gave y'all some content right there. Accident. I didn't even know that was coming up. As y'all can see, I'm driving up to it. I didn't know it was going to be that type of accident, but truck on car violence. you know, cars, four-wheelers versus semi-trucks. It's never a good thing. Y'all leave a comment, click, subscribe to me, follow me. You know, I follow you back. I appreciate everybody who do follow. You know, if you're a truck driver, you out here, you know, post up content, you know. Let's go. Let's get this going. I'm gonna holler at y'all. This your boy Hammer Down 407. I'm out.